Hello, my zesty lemons. It is I, Lee, and I am here to do a reading about Jada and Will Smith, wanting to know what's going on with that awkward union and why it seems as though Jada can't stand him. And if she loves him, then she's got a weird way of expressing it, in my opinion. So I'm going to see what I can get from it and, you know, keep it at that. Please keep in mind that this is for entertainment purposes only, so anything that I read may not hold up, so I don't want anybody trying to come at me. But we'll see what we can come up with. By the way, I did a reading for Johnny and Amber. Y'all should check that out because I wanted to know what was going on with them. So we're going to do the same thing here. And if there's anyone that you're curious about that you would like for me to do a reading on, you're kind of worried about, or should I say nosy, you want to know what's going on behind closed doors or whatever, just let me know and we'll see if I can pull something from this reading or from the reading. Alright, so like I did with the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard reading, I'm going to have one for Will, one for Jada, and then we're going to have the underlying foundation and its rightful place. Try not to move this to where it's going to fall apart. Yeah, so the desk ended up getting broken in between moves, and so that's why I don't have a desk. So for right now, we're just going to be hanging out on my bed until I get my desk. Alright, so what is going on with Will Smith and Jada Pinkett? What is going on with that union? All right. So, what is going on with Will Smith and Jada Pinkett? Let me feel it here. Okay. Alright, so this is going to be, if I can angle it right. Let me just scoot back. Maybe that will work. Probably not. Whatever. Okay, so the first card we have is Third Eye Chakra for Will. We have Water for Jada. And we have Chaos as the main foundation here. Okay, so what I'm getting from Will's side is that intuitively he knew, especially, and I'm not going to cheat on this because I did catch wind that I guess he kind of foreseen his career or his life, if you will, going down in flames. And so I'm going to add that to the third eye chakra. But I also feel that this is saying that from here on out, regardless of whether or not he can, you know, gather his reputation, I think it's best for him to utilize his intuition from here on out and not to allow himself to, you know, judge anything by face value. Now, with Jada, I feel like she is transparent. She does not she's not holding anything back. She has no reason to hold anything back in her point of view. I feel though she can be a little watered down when it comes to the perception of her husband and how he feels about certain things. She doesn't acknowledge his feelings at times. I kind of feel as water, she just kind of drowns everything out. Or if it pertains to any type of damage control, then she'll try to flush it away. You know what I mean? But other than that, I mean, she doesn't have anything to hide. I feel like with chaos, this is self-explanatory right here. There's a lot that is going on in the minds of these two individuals. So let's continue with the reading to kind of see what is going on. And we're going to start with Will. Okay. All right, what is going on with Will Smith? Like, how does he feel about things? Like, what is going through his mind right now? What is he currently facing? All right. That train is loud as hell. Feel it here. All right. So for Will, he's discontent. He's bored. He's not happy at all. He has it's weird for me to say this, but he's being offered a blessing and he's too busy focusing on what he doesn't have, and that's what he needs to, he needs to clean that up. The true prize is not necessarily the Oscar or the riches. If anything, I kind of feel like he feels a little relieved that he's not in the limelight like that. But at the same time, not being able to, I guess, not really being able to, how can I put this? Okay, I'll put it like this. Like, I feel like his career that is starting to slowly but surely diminish. I think that is taking a toll on him. He's disappointed in himself. And I kind of feel like he's disappointed because of the fact that he thought that he was doing right by his wife, and that cost him everything. I feel like with the bowl that is being handed to him, he's loosely grabbing it. But like I said, he's too busy focusing on everything else. So in a way, it's like almost like a blessing in disguise, but he has to change his mindset. Because I feel like once he does the necessary healing, then the fact that he has been ostracized, if you will, from the Oscars and all, that's not really going to matter to him. It's about fixing this discontentment. Also, I want to point out that this is a 4 for, so 2 and 2. So I feel like he's not happy and neither is Jada. Neither one of them are happy with each other. So let's continue. All right, so we have the sun. This is interesting because the sun is illuminating on her. This is a feeling of liberation. So I feel that while he's discontent, she is completely happy. She is free of whatever she feels was holding her back. And then we have the chaos. The chaos stemmed from the family. There's a lot of things going on in the family. And I feel like it could have been the way that they wanted their children to be raised versus one way. There were a lot of things talked about, you know, the way that they handled things within the within their well, I don't know why I'm having trouble spitting this out. The family dynamics, the love and contentment, this is missing. Okay, and I also feel like the reasoning why this love and contentment is missing is because of the fact that they never really wanted to, well, I want to say, I feel like Will wanted to be in the relationship more than Jada. Now, they equally love their children despite the hang-ups that they've had and the disagreements and whatnot. But I think that's the only thing that really ties them together is the love that they have for their children. And I kind of feel like they're just miserable together. But that's the chaotic part. I feel like continuing to be in this union that you know that you're not happy in is detrimental. It would be wise to just go on ahead and just break up. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why this is continuing on. All right, so do I want to pull anything else? Yes, I do. Now, I did hear that there were rumors that Jada was filing a divorce and all that. I'm not for certain as to what's going on with that, but I do know that he is miserable. I think he's miserable knowing that she's not happy with him. You know, he disrespected himself professionally. Even though I honestly think that he should have went on ahead and slapped the fire out of him, and hell, I would reverse it and or rewind it and slap his ass again. Because sometimes stuff like that ain't funny. And I understand it's kind of what you gotta, you know, expect from comedians or whatnot, but that's not funny. So that's my personal opinion. Because I'm thinking, like, what if, you know, what if Chris Rock's mama was out there and she had the same condition that Jada had, and Will and everybody else was sitting there dogging his mama out? I don't think that he would think that's funny. You know what I mean? But what do I know? I ain't shit. Alright. Okay, sweet universe. What else do we need to know? What's going on with Jada and Will? Ooh, this one stings. Okay, hold on. Make sure. Yeah, okay. So we have the 10 of Wands here. Yeah, he's carrying a lot of weight of burdens and stress. We have the Lover's card for Jada. So I feel like there's this right here could pertain to a new relationship that she might be in. And so she is taking it upon herself to just selfishly enjoy her life without really worrying about Will. And then we have the Chariot. To me, the Chariot always represents free will. You know, you are in control of where your life leads. And some say that this could pertain to a victory of some sort. And if I'm being honest, in a weird way, it is a victory, because if it is true that Jada wants to, you know, end the marriage, I think that that is a win-win. Will has to take it upon himself to see it that way. Because Jada, she, you know, she's doing her thing. She don't care. She has proven time and time again that she does not care. She doesn't care about anything that Will has going on. The only thing that I feel like she cares about is if she is involved in this one way or another. But any other time, she doesn't have any problems with dogging this man out and making him the laughing stock of Hollywood. And that's, I mean, I hate to say that, but as bogus as it is the truth. So there's that. I forgot to grab these cards. I'm gonna grab those over here. Oh goodness. Grab these cards over here and see what else we can get from them. All right. Oh, my body hurts. I almost got crushed by my own dresser. It sucked. A lot. All right, so, oops. What else is going on with Will and Jada? What else is going on with Will and Jada? What else needs to be known? If I can keep a hold of these cards, sheesh. All right. Okay. What is going on with Will Smith and Jada Pinkett? Okay, we're gonna keep it right here. All right. Okay. All right, so for Will, we have the 6 of Cups. And this is, to me, I feel like he's got some, not severe, but he's got a lot of healing to do, especially with his his inner child. He has a lot of abandonment issues that he has to go through. I'm not for certain if I don't know much about, matter of fact, I don't know anything about Will Smith at all. but I am getting the impression that he suffers from abandonment issues. Now, I know that, you know, there's speculation, or maybe that is a true story about him having to live with, you know, his other folks in Bel Air. Maybe I need to do some more research on that, but you can definitely tell that there is some abandonment issues going on here. And I think what Will needs to focus on is that. And also, he honestly needs to let her go, because it's not doing him any justice to continue to be mistreated by Jada simply because he does not want to be alone. Like, I mean, look, we all had some rough childhoods, you know, but you gotta, if someone is showing you that they don't want to be there, you can't hold them hostage. You know what I mean? So for for Jada, this is interesting. So this lets me know that, yeah, she's having an affair, because with the Lover's card and the Three of Swords here, this represents a separation. She's in an affair already, and she may just go on ahead and cut her losses. And like I said, she's letting it be known she does not want to be in this connection anymore. And Will needs to go on ahead and let her go. Let her do whatever she needs to do. And then we have the Emperor. And I feel, like I said, you're in control of your own life. This is what this represents to me. You have free will. And this right here is stating just that. Like, be the ruler. They both need to be the ruler of their own situation. They don't need to try to dictate what one or the other does. Just rule what belongs to you and keep it moving at the end of the day. Alright, so I'm just going to pull one card to kind of tie this all together. Yeah. It's a situation that neither one of them needs to be in. That's what I'm getting from this. They both need to be free. And I mean, the Six of Cups can also pertain to, you know, nostalgic memories, thinking about what once was. But at the end of the day, thinking about those memories then is not going to tie into what's happening right now. It's just not. All right. Here. Okay, so for Will, the advice is to take baby steps, to go slowly, like a patient turtle. Do not try to rush and force anything. Baby steps are golden. They will lead you to your fondest goals. So I feel that right now he really needs to enjoy this moment, or no, he's not enjoying anything. Maybe he is, I don't know. But wherever he is, he definitely just needs to be patient with himself overall. Okay, and so for Jada, it says to let yourself receive support, and it says it's often easier for empaths to give rather than to receive. Allow others to support you. Experience the pleasure of their caring energy. All right. So we don't really know what is psychologically bothering Jada, because there's something that is off. And unlike Amber Heard, she was just a narcissistic bitch, okay? Like, she was abusive and everything else. I kind of see a little bit of the gaslighting possibly. Or just the way that she dogs Will. I don't think it's to that extreme. I hope not. But I feel like she needs to get some help as well. And I'm not talking about sitting at her damn dusty ass table and red table at that, and talking to her mother. No, she needs to actually talk to a psychiatrist or a counselor or whatever. She needs to receive some type of therapy to help her to get over whatever trauma she is going through. Because, like, as a matter of fact, what's his name? Oh my goodness, Kendrick Lamar. When he morphed into Will Smith, what did he say? He said, hurt people hurt more people. So with Will going through what he's going through, you can only imagine what Jada and them were going through. So either way it goes, they both have some things that they need to work out within themselves. She needs to get the support that she needs and stop acting as though nothing is wrong with her. He needs to be patient with himself and enjoy the experience that he has of getting that necessary healing. Now, the overall foundation is experience the passion of the fire. And it says to reignite your life force by gazing into a cozy fire, recharging by the sunlight, or lighting a candle. Allow fire to spark your vision and vitality. Alright, so with this card in particular, I feel that once they do the necessary healing that they need, I feel like what this is saying, I mean, this could literally mean stare at a flame until whatever, but metaphorically, I think that they need to destroy everything that has brought them down within themselves individually and as a couple. They need to take ownership for those things, and they need to burn it, you know, burn it to the ground. Also, let them heal themselves. I cannot talk today. Once they heal themselves, allow the passion within them to reignite. I don't think so much as them, you know, continuing to be a couple so much, but I do feel that by finding something else to do or continue to act or just in a, you know, just away from one another right now. If they can continue to be the best of friends or be friends or whatever, you know, and still co-parent without any nagging and whatnot, that's great. Just as long as they continue to ignite what they individually have going on for themselves. Let the other person do what they need to do and vice versa. Together, co-parent, but individually, just focus on yourselves. So, I hope that made sense because I'm just all over the place. But that is what I am seeing for Will and Jada. At the end of the day, I kind of feel that it's time to give it up. Just give it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop fighting for something that's not there. It's obviously not there. You know, Will needs to let it go. Set her free so that she can go on about her merry old way. You know? So, that's all that I have for this situationship. Or no, what did she say? Entanglement? Yeah, so if there's anyone else that you want me to read for, let me know down below. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. And remember this. If anything else, remember this. When life gives you lemons, always keep it zesty. So take care, everyone. Bye.